Hello everyone, we are here on a Sunday morning where I'm actually pulling into the airport queue. That driver was about to run into me. But yeah, we're here on a Sunday morning. We're out doing the Uber thing. I'm pulling into the airport queue as we speak. I had a few rides this morning. I had a situation earlier this morning I want to talk about, but first, it's been a couple of weeks. We didn't upload a video for the last 2 weeks, and the reason for that is I've actually been on vacation, and we went on a 2-week road trip across the country. Basically, we drove 5,168.6 miles, total drive time of 83 hours and 1 minute. Not that I was tracking. Yes, I was. And we drove, first stop was in Memphis, Tennessee. We went to Graceland. And then on to Oklahoma. We stopped in Elk City, Oklahoma, where there's nothing literally but windmills and cows. That was just a stop for the night to go to lay our head down. Then we drove into Winslow, Arizona. And if you don't know about Winslow, Arizona, that's where you can stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. It's a Route 66 stop. It's basically from the song Take It Easy by the Eagles. I was standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. It was such a fine sight to see. So you can stand on the corner. They've got a big sign that says standing on the corner with a mural on the building. And there's a red flatbed Ford sitting there. It's a really cool place. They've got a bronze statue of Jackson Browne and Glenn Frey. So you can, it's a photo op and you can say you stood on the corner, and they've got some shops around. But one of the cool things that happened there is we ran into this lady there who actually is the editor of Winslow.town, which is the magazine, the online magazine about what happens, the people that come through and stand on the corner and their stories. And, if you go check it out and you look for the story about Trach Monkey, you'll see our story that was written out there. It was really cool. It's not really our story. It's a friend of our story that we happen to be included in. So that was really cool. The lady's name is Lori Law. She's a former journalist for NBC in Los Angeles who has since moved to Winslow, Arizona. I guess she's retiring there and opening up some businesses and running the online magazine for the town for Standing on the Corner. It's really cool. She's a really sweet lady. Really a privilege to meet her and be involved in one of her stories. So that was really cool. After we stood on the corner, we went to the Grand Canyon. We looked at the big hole in the ground. That was cool. It was our daughter's first time seeing that. Then we moved on to Las Vegas, Nevada. I had a bowling tournament out there, and we stayed at the Mandalay Bay for 4 nights. And then after that, we went on to Disneyland for 2 nights. Then we drove to LA. Well, we drove around in LA for a little while. We looked at the Big Blue Water, Santa Monica Pier, Sunset Boulevard, Beverly Hills. We saw Rodeo Drive. Then we drove home, the long trek home to North Carolina. So it's a really good trip. But, after that quick recap, I'll actually tell you why I'm here. Why I'm recording the video. I had this rider earlier at the airport, and I go to I'm in the airport queue, actually where I'm at right now, and I get the ride request, and I drive to the pickup location, which in this particular airport is between doors D and E. In the arrivals area, there's a big sign. There's a sign that says Uber Lyft pickup, and I'm literally parked right under that sign, and the rider's not there. So I send him a text. I tell them where I'm at, and then he just sends me a text back. I am here. Okay, well, so am I. You need to find me. I'm in a red Jeep. Then I get a text. I'm at the barricades at door D with my wife and my kids, and I'm wearing this and she's wearing that. I'm like, okay, well, I'm a little past door D because that's where I could get in. I'm just past door D under the Uber and Lyft sign. And he responds back, but I'm at door D. I'm like, well, you need to walk towards door E, and I'm in a red Jeep. I can't go backwards to come pick you up. So he calls, and then I tell him, you need to walk down the sidewalk towards door E, and you will see me. I'm parked in a red Jeep. Meanwhile, the security folks are saying, hey, you need to move on because you've been here too long. I said, look, I'm talking to them now. They're literally right back there at door D. I'm trying to get them to walk down the sidewalk. And they said, okay, you got a couple more minutes. So I go back to the rider and I say, you need to walk down the sidewalk toward door E and you'll see me. I'm right there. And he said, okay, and got off the phone. Rider still doesn't come to where I'm at. I'm literally out of the car looking, watching for these people to come walking down the sidewalk. And they don't walk down the sidewalk. You can't figure out how to walk down the freaking sidewalk? Look, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you look like. You have my picture and the description of my car and my license plate. You're supposed to look for me. I don't know who you are. I don't have a picture of you. I don't know how to find you. You have to find me. I'm at the pickup location that's designated. You need to be there. And if I tell you, hey, I'm at this spot, you need to get up off your butt and walk to where I told you I am. I can't come back to you because traffic's going one direction only, period. And I'm not going to drive around the whole airport to come back around because you can't get up and walk 20 feet. So I ended up canceling the ride. Collected $3.75. Not a whole lot, but I went back to the airport queue and got another ride. So here's the thing. If you're at the airport, here's the new rule. If you're at the airport and the driver's telling you where he's located and you can't figure out how to walk to where the driver tells you that they are, I'm going to fart on you.